Hello everyone, I'm Denisa, a former student of UBED College, where I studied level 2 and level 3 in hairdressing.
Hi, I'm Amy and I studied English Literature, Media Studies and Art and Design, and I'm now studying English Literature at Edinburgh University.
Hello, my name is Will Green. I study levels 1, 2 and 3 of professional cookery at UBED College. I'm now luckily a chef at the Gilpin Hotel and Lake House in the Lake District, working alongside Michelin star chef Rishikesh.
I'm so happy you have chosen to sign up for the virtual open week,
because you'll be able to speak to some fantastic, dedicated subject tutors.
You'll be able to take a 3D tour of all the facilities from across the college.
And you'll be able to participate in a live Q&A.
I have really enjoyed my time in UBED College, as I've had an incredible support from all of my tutors.
I really enjoyed my time at UBED because I met some amazing lifelong friends.
And it was just overall a great time. So I hope you'll choose UBED as well, and I hope you'll enjoy it.
I enjoyed my time at UBED College because I came in straight from school, not knowing a thing, how to cook, how to be a chef, and in 3 years they trained me on everything I needed to know. I really enjoyed my time at UBED College, and I hope you do too, and I hope it leads to a fantastic career of your choice. Best of luck for the future.
Hi, I'm Rachel Hennigan and I'm the principal here at UBED College. I'm really pleased that you've decided to join us for our virtual open week. We're really sorry that you can't be with us in person, but hopefully during the week you'll find out all you need to know about choosing the right course for you.
Reach your goals by doing something you love.
Service. Up your game and prove the doubters wrong.
Believe in yourself and achieve your potential.
The career you want is waiting for you.
The opportunities are here.
The expertise are here.
The support is here.
The inspiration is here.
Exits are located at the rear of the cabin and at the front of the cabin.
Grow.
Thrive.
Innovate. Succeed.
Wherever you want your story to take you.
It starts at UBED College.
Hello everyone.
Hi, I'm Stephanie Butler and I'm the curriculum lead for health and social care.
And I'm Philippa Moore. I am the Assistant Director for Technical Skills.
A little bit about our health and social care provision across the levels 1, 2 and 3, and Philippa's going to tell you a bit about the new T levels that we'll be introducing in September this year. So looking at what we've got to offer currently in our prospectus, we've got our level 3 program. So that might sit your GCSEs at maybe a grade 4 or above, including your English and maths. And that would be a good starting point for the level 3 program. So the vocational program for health and social care is a 2-year course. It covers a wide range of skills and units to give you a good underpinning knowledge of health and social care. So covering everything from units like safeguarding and infection control to working in health and social care in your first year. And then during your second year, you'll study subjects like research methodologies, mental health, nutrition, and anatomy and physiology. The majority of the level 3 program is coursework based. There is one unit in year 1 that's externally assessed, and that's a computer-based exam, so you can have your books open and everything for it. And then in the second year, you'll repeat that and do another exam that's quite similar, and you'll do anatomy and physiology as an old school written exam that would have you answering short answer questions in a 2-hour period. Along the lines of your full qualification that you will achieve for your extended diploma in health and social care, we also build in a placement element so that you're actually out on placement a couple of days a week throughout the duration of the 2 years. This means that you've got real sector experience, and when it comes to applying for university, you've not only got the theoretical skills that you've learned in college, but you've also got the practical skills that you've developed on placement. So for the level 3 program, you'd be in college about 3 days a week and on placement about 2 days a week. So it makes a full 5-day-a-week course. You're going to be set quite a bit of assignment work to do at home as well, just to make sure we're keeping you all busy. And I understand under the current climate for placement, there's been some elements that we've changed a bit for that, obviously, to meet COVID restrictions. But fingers crossed, that'll be all positive moving forward in September. Maybe you haven't achieved those grades for your GCSE, so it might be that you've worked out with maybe 3s, including your English and maths. Well, that might make you sit at the level 2 qualification. This is a 1-year qualification that gives you the opportunity to resit your English and maths alongside it. You look at 7 units over this level 2 program, and it's the equivalent of 4 GCSEs. So it's a good way to bolster those skills, get a good taster for health and social care, and see that's really what you want to step into next. And it's a really good foundation for the level 3 program. You'd be in college for about 2 to 3 days a week, the same for your level 2. Plus, if you were sitting English and maths alongside it, that might be some extra time in college to complete those courses. We also would like to send you out on placement for the level 2, and that could be either way. It could be a couple of weeks block placement, so we get you out closely matched to where you'd like to be in the sector, or it might be a 1-day-a-week placement. But again, at the end of that level 2, you will have completed all the coursework that goes with it and supports those units, and you'll have that placement element as well for some practical experience. The level 2 program covers 7 units, so that looks at everything from safeguarding to communication to dementia awareness. So it's also a good course for adults returning back into education that would maybe like to upskill or to go and work in the sector. And maybe your GCSEs didn't sit in those brackets at all. So we've got that introduction to health and social care with our level 1 program. This allows you to do 2 different modules within your first term. So it might be actually you're not really sure, so you might want to do hair and beauty, and you might want to do health and social care as well. So it gives you a taster in both of those fields. Then once you got to Christmas, you'd pick actually which is the subject area that interests you the most, and you would carry on with that for the second part of the academic year. Alongside that, you're probably going to do some employability skills, so actually just round you some community-based projects as well. So it doesn't really matter what grades you've got or where you work out in September. Actually, there's a starting point for all of you. And then on top of all of that to go with it, we've got the new T-level provision, which is an exciting new set of qualifications that join us in September.
Okay, so I shall take over from you there. Sorry, I had a child's moment then. So at Hubert, we're delighted to be given the opportunity to start delivering T-levels in September. We're delivering T-levels in a number of routes, but in health and social care, we have a T-level in health, which we are going to be delivering 2 occupational specialisms. We're going to be delivering the supporting adult nursing and the supporting mental health team. We will also be delivering a T-level in healthcare science, and the specialism with that is assisting in healthcare science. Now, these qualifications are like a hybrid blend of A-level study and an apprenticeship. So we're going to do an extended work placement with you, but we also have that higher level technical qualification in the background as well. So your progression options following the completion of a T-level are excellent. So it's either directly into an employment, into a higher level apprenticeship, or into a degree. Within the T-level in health, you will be, and the T-level in healthcare science, you'll study at the college for 3 to 4 days a week. In your first year, you will be doing your root course. So within that, we'll have all the kind of like basic skills, things like working within the health and science sector, health and safety, scientific practice and clinical practice. So really getting that kind of like science in there, infection prevention and control. And we'll also look at you developing skills, so teamwork and communication, things like that. Within the occupational specialisms, which generally take place in the second year, although we will weave some into the first year, we will look at more kind of like specific areas relating to your career choice pathway. So whether that is supporting in the adult nursing team and looking at developing skills to assist the adult nursing team with things like physiological measurements, whether that is different clinical skills that they have to do, whether that's supporting the individuals in your care with their daily living activities, assisting with skin integrity assessments, or if it's mental health that you're interested in, we'll be looking at you being able to provide care and support for those with mental health conditions, or being able to promote positive mental well-being. Within healthcare science, we'll be looking at much more kind of like science-based and lab-based kind of skills. So really looking at how you as a healthcare scientist would contribute to patient care by looking at supporting the collection of different specimens and the analysis which will aid diagnosis and treatment. Sorry. Your pathway from a healthcare science, because I think that some people are confused as to kind of like the healthcare science. This is more your things like life sciences. So it may be kind of like working in pathology. It may be kind of like diagnostic physical sciences. So it may be working in kind of like radiography, or it may be in the physiological sciences. That may be working with kind of like cardiology teams or neurophysiology teams. So it's slightly different and more behind the scenes clinical in some ways to the actual kind of like healthcare and working in kind of like the nursing frontline care of patients. So those are, like I said, 2-year programs, high level technical qualification, and included an extended work placement. I think, am I handing over?
Hi everybody, my name's Debbie Stock and I'm the Health and Care Delivery Coordinator at Hubert College. I'm going to tell you a little bit about traineeships and then we're going to link into apprenticeship programmes. Our traineeships are a fantastic opportunity for you. If you're not sure quite what you want to do or where you want to go, or you don't feel you've got the right confidence, we run a 6 to 6 month programme that will help you build that confidence, gain the skills and knowledge to be able to get a placement opportunity in your chosen care or social care career pathway. Now, when I say care or social care, we mean with the NHS providers or with also private providers. We work with 7 NH trusts and varied private providers and social care providers to give you a choice and a benefit of where you'd like to be. You'll be given an opportunity to go onto the placement and do lots of different tasks, seeing operations, walking around wards, working as working and supporting healthcare assistants. Hopefully then you get the choice and you really want to do this job. So maybe you're thinking, I haven't quite got the qualifications, how do I get here? So we work a lot with something called the Care Certificate, which is a massive benefit to be able to support and assist you on your journey into the care and your future career pathway. Lots of progression opportunities. You might want to be a paramedic, you might want to be a healthcare assistant, you might want to go into nursing. So the next steps you could do from completion of your programme on your traineeship is work with us and get placed and maybe become an apprenticeship at Hubert, working in conjunction with the social care provider or the NHS Trust. Within the NHS Trust, you're offered different levels of qualifications. So you can do a level 2 up to a level 5 assistant practitioner qualification. On our level 2, we do healthcare support worker. So you actually work as a band 2 healthcare assistant and you're given all the skills and knowledge requirements that you need to progress up the band level 2 and 3, 4 and 5. So there's lots of different opportunities for you to be able to put your foot in and test whether you like them or not. We work in mental health as well. So there's lots of different trusts that you can get the idea of, is this where I want to be? Sometimes you can be placed somewhere and not quite like that ward, but actually when you go somewhere else, you might have the real skill and knowledge requirements that you need, that you've gained to be able to move forward and benefit the Care Quality Commission. And it's all about your duty of care and making sure that we give the best quality of care that can be delivered. Working in partnership with ourselves, we're here to be able to do that. We have lots of experienced staff that have been there and done it before and been where you want to be and not sure what to do. So there's lots of different doors that can be open for you in healthcare. As you know, through the pandemic at the moment, it's all about your safety and your well-being, and we're behind you 100% with that. Or your next steps might be, you might be thinking, I'd like to go to university. If I do an apprenticeship, can I go to university? Yes, you can. So let me hand you over to Stella. She's going to tell you more about our HE provision.
Hi, so I'm here to tell you about our Access courses. So Access to Higher Education is a level 3 qualification designed for adults who are looking to either maybe upskill in their current careers, or they're looking to go into a new profession completely. Okay, so an access course is a level 3 qualification that is equivalent to 3 A levels. So we don't require that you have a level 2 in health and social care before coming on to an access, but what we do ask is that you have your GCSE English and Maths at grade C or 4 or above, and that you have relevant work experience in the sector. It is key for us that you know your career route that you are interested in, because an access course is a short 1-year course that is designed to give you the academic skills that you need to be successful at university. So most of our students come into us knowing which sort of career path that they're interested in, and we have an access course that is designed and suited to those career pathways. So currently we offer an access to nursing and midwifery course. If you are interested in adult nursing, child nursing or midwifery, you would be working preferably in a health and social care setting already, maybe as a carer or a support worker, and then you would come onto that access course to give you those academic skills that will enable you to be successful at university. We offer an access to allied health professions course, which is for anyone that is interested in doing paramedic science, radiography, occupational therapy or podiatry, any of those supporting roles within the NHS. Again, work experience and GCSEs to come onto that course. And then access to social care professions is for anyone that is interested in becoming a mental health nurse, a learning disability nurse, or working as a social worker in the care sector. So no matter what health career choice you've got in mind, we have got a pathway that is suited to your progression. Okay, so an access course at Hugh Baird will now allow you or enable you to go on to any university course that offers professional registration, any nursing, social work or paramedic course within the country that you're interested in going to. However, the course is also a viable progression route into the university centre that we have here at Hugh Baird. Okay, so if you're interested, if you're not sure of your career progression and you are wanting to do an access course, it will also enable you to progress to our degrees here at university, which are subject-based degrees that I think Hayley is now going to have a chat about.
Thanks, Stella. So I'm going to talk to you a little bit about our HE provision. So my name's Dr. Hayley Wilson, and I am the Faculty Lead of Health and Education at Hugh Baird University Centre. And I'm also the course leader for the foundation degree in Health and Social Care and also the foundation degree in Mental Health and Wellbeing. So we're just going to have a little look at some of the courses on offer within our university centre this evening, mainly health-related courses. So health has become a real growth area in more recent years, and obviously more specifically at the moment with the current circumstances that we're living in. So therefore, our course provision is constantly growing in order to meet the needs and requirements of the ever-evolving health and social care sector. So it's a real exciting time really to embark on study in this academic area. We do offer a range of courses within the faculty, varying between the levels of level 3 right up to level 6, which is the complete degree level, which we will go through in a moment. And these courses have been validated and are affiliated to the University of Central Lancashire. So that's where your degree would come from. So the courses we have on offer include a foundation entry in health and social care and also in mental health and wellbeing, which is a level 3 qualification. The entry requirements for those will be a level 2 in a relevant topic area and preferably Maths and English GCSE at level 4 or above, or the old C or above. We also offer foundation degrees in health and social care, mental health and wellbeing, and also health, nutrition and physical activity. And we also have a top-up degree that leads on from that so that you can complete a full honours degree. So the entry requirements for those foundation degrees would be a level 3 qualification, again in a relevant topic. Maths and English, again, preferably a level 2 in functional skills may also be accepted, Or we would also consider a variety of work experience that's been undertaken, and perhaps ask you to sit a written assessment. It's important as well just to mention that all students will also be required to attend an interview as part of the process. So our courses incorporate both academic and work-based learning approaches, which may require students to be in a subject-related placement. And this placement can be paid or voluntary, which is dependent obviously on the course that you choose. So you would be required to fulfill a number of hours. Again, this varies dependent on the subject area, but this provides you with valuable hands-on learning in your chosen career field. The courses we offer would be relevant to those working or intending to work with individuals, families, groups or communities, children, older people, people with physical or learning disabilities, young people or those with mental health or drug and alcohol related issues. Very, very diverse. We have a range of different specialist topics that are covered on the courses we offer. Assessment will take place in the form of essays, case studies, presentations. We also have more creative options such as storyboards and poster presentations. Again, just really to keep that learning fun and engaging for you. We have access to learning resources both at Hubert University Centre itself, but you would also have access to the University of Central Lancashire resources as well. Delivery of modules tend to include seminars, presentations, group discussions and debates, case studies, reflective journals and portfolio building, and also a portion of independent study as well at degree level. So we do expect you to do that additional study time alongside the programme. Many students often ask about career progression on our courses. So on successful completion, you can either embark on further study. So a lot of our students choose to progress onto postgraduate level, which takes them into a varied amount of courses such as social work, psychological wellbeing or teaching being some of them. Others may gain employment within the current placement or workplace that they're in, and some progress onto managerial roles in a promotion opportunity through those avenues of employment. Other potential career pathways may include support work, youth work, counselling, rehabilitation support, statutory or voluntary positions, charity organisations, hospitals, and also some community-based jobs as well. So as I said before, very, very diverse opportunities for you with the courses that we have on offer. So I would like to thank you for joining us this evening. If you'd like any more information or to discuss a course in more detail, you can either contact inquiries@hubert.ac.uk, or alternatively, you can visit our website or social media channels for more information. Please also take full advantage of the Meet Your Tutor sessions that are taking place from 6 p.m, and you can apply for this online. Thank you and take care.
Hello everyone, I'm Denisa, a former student of UBED College, where I studied level 2 and level 3 in hairdressing.
Hi, I'm Amy and I studied English Literature, Media Studies and Art and Design, and I'm now studying English Literature at Edinburgh University.
Hello, my name is Will Green and I study levels 1, 2 and 3 of professional cookery at UBED College. I'm now luckily a chef at the Gilpin Hotel and Lake House in the Lake District, working alongside Michelin star chef Kesh.
I'm so happy you have chosen to sign up for the virtual open week,
because you'll be able to speak to some fantastic, dedicated subject tutors.
You'll be able to take a 3D tour of all the facilities from across the college.
And you'll be able to participate in a live Q&A.
I have really enjoyed my time in UBED College, as I've had an incredible support from all of my tutors.
I really enjoyed my time at UBED because I met some amazing lifelong friends.
And it was just overall a great time. So I hope you'll choose UBED as well, and I hope you'll enjoy it.
I enjoyed my time at UBED College because I came in straight from school, not knowing a thing, how to cook, how to be a chef, and in 3 years they trained me on everything I needed to know. I really enjoyed my time at UBED College, and I hope you do too, and I hope it leads to a fantastic career of your choice. Best of luck for the future.
Hi, I'm Rachel Hennigan and I'm the principal here at UBED College. I'm really pleased that you've decided to join us for our virtual open week. We're really sorry that you can't be with us in person, but hopefully during the week you'll find out all you need to know about choosing the right course for you.
Reach your goals by doing something you love.
Service. Up your game and prove the doubters wrong.
Believe in yourself and achieve your potential.
The career you want is waiting for you.
The opportunities are here.
The expertise are here.
The support is here.
The inspiration is here.
Exits are located at the rear of the cabin and at the front of the cabin.
Grow,
Thrive.
innovate, succeed.
Wherever you want your story to take you.
It starts at UBED College.
Hi everyone, my name is Jenny Quinn and I'm the Head of Learner Support at UBED.
Hi, I'm Hayley Byrne and I am one of the additional support lecturers at UBED College.
Tonight, Hayley and I are here to answer any questions that you might have about the support that we offer to our students with special educational needs and disabilities at UBED. Firstly, we just want to give you a brief overview to our support services and our team, and then Hayley will give you a greater insight to her job role as an additional support lecturer. At UBED, we pride ourselves on being an inclusive learning environment and our support culture. Therefore, we welcome students with a wide range of special educational needs, and we work closely with you to put together an individualised support package to make sure that your individual needs are met. We provide a wide range of courses at different levels, and we provide our students support in all curriculum areas regardless of the level that you're studying. We're a large team. We consist of a number of additional support lecturers, who are all specialist tutors, a large team of academic support workers who provide the support in the classroom, a care team, a SPLD coordinator who provides specialist teaching and assessment, a British Sign Language communicators, a SENCO who provides support in our 14-16 school. There are various types of support that we can offer, which range from in-class support, specialist tuition, British Sign Language support, specialist assessment, exam access arrangement support and assessments for that, care support, assistive technology, and lots of training around the use of assistive technology to promote more independence in the classroom. And we can offer dyslexia screening as well. That's just in a nutshell of what we provide. We can provide much more based on your individual needs, but that's our main support package. In order for us to tailor support to meet your individual needs, it's important that you let us know of your needs as soon as possible. So there's lots of opportunity for you to tell us about your needs. Firstly, we'd like to know about that on your application form or during your interview as well. So once you let us know about your needs, we would, a member of our team would make contact with you to gather more information to put together an individualised support package. Hayley will tell you a little bit more about that later on because that mainly involves her job role.
If you have an education, health and care plan, or EHCP as you might know it as, it's really important you let us know as soon as possible about your EHCP. And it's really, really helpful if you invite us to your annual review prior to leaving school. As soon as we know about that, we can start planning ahead for your support and putting together your support package, learning a little bit more about you, speaking with external agencies who know you better than we do, so that we can put that perfect support package together for you. I'll hand you over to Hayley for her to give you an overview of their job role, and then it'll be over to you to answer any questions.
Brilliant. Yes, like Ken said, if you could indicate on your enrolment form or whichever way you enroll online, it would be brilliant if you could just let us know of any previous support that you've had, any learning difficulties, anything at all that we would need to be aware of. It would be brilliant if you could let us know. Once you've done that, you will be flagged up to one of our ASLs, which is myself, and then there's 3 others, depending on what curriculum area you are based in. So once you are flagged up to an ASL, we will, within the first few weeks, we will come and meet you. We will have a chat, hopefully if we're back in person, so we can have a chat. We'll discuss any previous support that you've had, anything that we need to put in place to make sure that you can achieve your best really at college. So once we've met you, we can discuss whether you need any in-class support. So that would be one of our support workers in class working with you throughout your session. We work closely with our amazing care team, so we would make sure that we put any support in place for outside of the classroom, so lunches, breaks, things like that. Do you need any support outside of the classroom, meet and greets, for instance, if that's something you've previously had as well? We can also do some additional teaching. So myself and the 3 other ASLs are all qualified teachers, so we would do some additional teaching with you, maybe 1 hour a week. We could focus on anything that you needed to particularly focus on, so whether that be your main course, breaking some information down, it could be your maths and English, it could be anything. We could tailor that for exactly what you need to focus on and what you need to get more additional support with. We would also organise any exam concessions that need to be in place. So for instance, if you have come from school and you previously had extra time or anything like that, then we would make sure that we get the ball rolling with that and make sure that everything in place for if you are sitting any exams, everything is in place for you. So in a nutshell, as an ASL, that is what we do, but our main aim is to meet you, chat with you, discuss any previous support you've had, what we can do to just make sure that you start with the right foot forward and that you are achieving in college at the highest standard that you could possibly do, with everything that we can put in place to support you in doing so. So
Hayley's role is really key. So Hayley and the ASLs would be your key go-to person for any support, because they will be coordinating your support package throughout your duration at college. So it's really important to build a good rapport with your ASL, because you will have a long-lasting working relationship with your ASL. So really good link to have at the college.
Yeah, and we obviously work really closely, Jen. We work really closely with the curriculum area. So it depends on what area we have a close relationship with that curriculum area to make sure that we are just keeping that communication strong and that the support is the best that it possibly can for that learner.
It's over 20 questions now. We're just going to wait for a couple of questions to come through. I'll tell you a little bit more about my role whilst we wait for some questions. So my role is to coordinate the whole service. So as I mentioned previously, we've got a really large learner support team and we all work really, really closely together. We work with the curriculum areas and the wider college. So I look after the whole team, but I link more closely, I'd say, with the ASLs, because obviously they're coordinating the support. So it's a very, very large team. And if you do join us and you're going to have some support from us, you'll never meet the whole team, because there is so many of us. But as I said before, your key link would be your ASL. You might not even get to meet me in person. It'll be Hayley and the other 3 ASLs.
Yeah. I think we've got the first question. So Abby asks, I will need support. How will a tutor know about my needs? That's a really good question. So first of all, like I said, when we meet you, once you've enrolled and you've started college, we will come and speak to you. We will fill out what we call a support plan, which basically identifies what the need is. Has there been any previous support in place? Sometimes there hasn't been, and it's something that's kind of been underlining, but you've always thought possibly you might struggle, for instance, with your writing or reading, but you've really struggled with it throughout school and nothing's been done about it. So we would discuss things like that. Once we've done that, we will get all of the information we need. We might need to contact, for instance, a previous college that you've been to or secondary school, or you might provide us, which is always really helpful, with some information that you possibly might have. Or, for instance, we might, if you do have an educational healthcare plan, we could also get a lot of information from that once the local authority has sent it to us. Once we've done that, we've filled out the support plan, we will put it on Pro Monitor, which is what we use to update staff about anything. So once we've got learner support section on Pro Monitor, we would kind of put an overview of what the support need is. And then what we do is put effective support strategies on there for tutors to have a look at and read. Once they have, once we've put that on, we will notify staff and we will notify them to check that section of Pro Monitor. If they've got any questions, any queries, they can come directly with us. We also make sure any support staff that we've put in place are aware of your needs, what strategies work best for you, and how they can support you to the best of their ability. Okay.
Thanks, Hayley.
I think we've got another one from Sam.
Yeah.
Okay, so this one, Sam asked, I have dyslexia. I need a reader in my exams. Will I get this in college? Okay. Brilliant. Right. First of all, the earlier you could let us know about anything you've previously had would be brilliant. Okay. If you have previously had a reader, a scribe, extra time, prompt, anything at all, it would be brilliant if you just let us know as soon as you can. Once you've started college, what we would do, we will reassess you at college, so at your new setting. Once we've assessed you, that will come out with either the same concessions that you've previously had, or it could come up with something else, or it could just completely depend on how that assessment goes. But once that is completed, we can make sure that you are fully prepared for that exam. So everything would be in place, and we would make sure that you are prepared for the exam, whether that is some additional support, whether that is kind of knowing what you are entitled to. So how does the reader work? How much extra time do I get in that exam? Things like that. But don't worry, if you've previously had concessions, just let us know as soon as you possibly can. If you've not indicated on your application, as soon as you start, just let your ASL know, and we will get the ball rolling with that.
Thanks, Hayley. We've got a question coming in from Debbie. Debbie's asking, my son is on the ASD pathway but doesn't yet have a diagnosis. Can you still support him? The answer to that is absolutely yes. We would still be able to support your son. The way I look at support, I don't like to, we support the difficulties that the students are facing rather than the diagnosis. So if depending on the difficulties that your son is experiencing, it depends on the support package that we put in place for him. So as Hayley's already discussed, the earlier we know, the better, so that we can meet your son, we can meet you, any external agencies, liaise with the SENCO from your son's school if he's currently at school, to be able to gather background information on your son's needs. I'm assuming he will get a diagnosis at some stage. So when that's in place, let us know, pass on any reports that you may have from any medical professionals, and that will help us to build a better picture and a pen portrait of your son and his needs. So he would meet with Hayley and the ASL team, we put together a support package, and we can review that support package depending on what is suggested or recommended when he does get a diagnosis. And if he doesn't ever get that diagnosis, but he is still experiencing difficulties and it's affecting his education, we can still support that. We've got a fantastic pastoral team who can offer pastoral support, our support from an academic point of view. So yeah, there's plenty of support. And again, just let us know as soon as possible so that we can start to get the ball rolling and get that support in place for him.
Yeah.
Another question from Frank. Does my son need to have an EHCP in order for him to receive support? So for anybody else that's watching tonight, An EHCP, or an Education, Health and Care Plan, is a document created by the local authority, but it's person-centred, so the student or the young person will be the centre of that document and that plan. So it's a legal binding document for us to follow, so it gives us recommendations and suggestions of support that we need to be putting in place for that young person. So does the young person need to have an EHCP to access support at Hugh Bird? The answer is no. We've got a local offer, and you can find our local offer on the college website. So our local offer, we're very fortunate to be able to support students with any additional need rather than those who have an education, health and care plan in place. As I mentioned, an education, health and care plan is helpful because it'll give us tips, strategies, suggestions and outcomes for that young person. But if they don't have that in place, we will still put together that support package and create our own plan without local authority involvement. So once again, if you want to look into that a little bit further, you can find our local offer on the website, or you can email us, and at the end of this discussion I'll give some contact details out. Another question, it's from another parent. So Gail is asking, my daughter has complex health needs and requires personal care. Does this rule her out of coming to college? No, Gail, it doesn't rule your daughter out of coming to college. Obviously, we would need to know about your daughter's needs and have a chat about that to make sure that we can meet her needs. I wouldn't want to say yes right now that we can meet her needs because we'd need more information. But we do have a dedicated team of care assistants who are all experienced, trained, qualified to carry out the care role. So they can provide support outside of the classroom, whether that be for personal care, emotional support. They offer a lot of pastoral support. But yet, definitely, if she's got some complex medical needs and complex personal care needs, we need to have a chat with her and, you know, initiate a care plan. So we may need to liaise with any healthcare professionals outside of college, liaise with the school to see what care plan that she's had prior to coming to college, and we put together our own package. You know your daughter best, so it would be great for us to meet with you so that you can tell us about your daughter's needs and, you know, inform us of what care she has at home. So we do a home from home care package if possible. But again, the sooner we know, the better, so that we can get that plan in place.
Brilliant. We've got another one from Hannah. So Hannah asks, I think I may have dyslexia and struggle at school. Will you be able to support me? Okay, so absolutely, Hannah. So firstly, if you have enrolled, or if you have applied, like I said, that will be flagged up automatically anyway to one of your ASLs, depending on what curriculum area you are based in. So we will either give you a call once we kind of get that list before you start, or once you have started, we will meet you in person. So don't worry, you will still get support. So of course you'll still get support from your ASL, so whoever that links with within your curriculum area. We can put any in-class support that possibly may be needed. Like I mentioned earlier, we will give tutors strategies as to how to help, along with any support staff that may be in your classroom. And we also have an SPLD coordinator, okay, who can work directly with you. So they can do any kind of dyslexia screening that might be really helpful to pull out areas that possibly you may need to focus on and that we can fully support with, along with suggesting strategies that we could work towards, giving your tutors some really supportive strategies, and also they could do some one-to-one with you directly, looking at directly at your dyslexia and how, as a specialist, they can suggest strategies that might really work. For instance, with your assignments within your classroom, what you could do at home, what support staff could do. So yeah, if you have any struggles at all, or you're saying that you're currently at school and struggling, don't worry, you will get the support at college, okay, regardless of how much you're struggling. Then we'll make sure that everything's put in place for you when you do start at college.
Okay, it doesn't look like there's any more questions coming through. Some of you may have viewed this presentation tonight and you might have lots of questions and you just don't want to put them on the live forum, and that's perfectly fine. So please feel free to contact us. The best way of contacting us at the minute, obviously because most of us are working remotely, is to email us. So if you were to email us on learner_support@hughbird.ac.uk, that will come through to myself and the ASLs. So any one of us will be able to answer any of your queries. If you're a parent, a student, a guardian, feel free to contact us if you need to pick our brains a little bit more about anything, or you have any other questions. Thank you very much for joining us tonight. It's been a pleasure to pass on some information about our services. We hope you enjoy your Meet the Tutor event this evening. It starts at 6 p.m, so you're 5 minutes before that. And if you do choose to join us, please go online and complete the online application form. And if you do disclose a support need on there, then one of us will be in touch. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Bye.